Could you come up with a less appetizing name for your product than Knob Creek?
Schlong River whiskey.
I just think of a dismembered penis just floating down a small creek in upstate New York and like getting caught on a rock and rotating, being touched by a leaf as it drifts down Knob Creek. Did the kids sit there with fishing rods trying to catch one? Oh, I got one with a foreskin. Let's make a hot dog.
Knob Creek. Jimmy, bigotry of low expectations. It says.
Hey, how you guys doing? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Hey, so I was on a call for work, and they were talking about the Derek Chauvin trial. And the one guy, they were talking about the guy who sold Floyd the drugs, and they go, yeah, I was super disappointed with the defense attorney because they were talking to this kid like he was stupid. Like they kept saying to him, prior to. How can he know what prior to means? Like he doesn't come from a place where he can know what that language means. And I was like, that is the most racist thing. Prior to, that is common words used. Like just because he's black doesn't mean he doesn't know what prior to means.
Yeah, that's too ambitious. Well, we just heard about the bigotry of low expectations at Walmart in Asheville, North Carolina, where handicapped people have to get tread on by criminals stealing from them. But this Chauvin trial, what do you think's going to happen with it?
Oh, man, I don't know. I see what I think is that this kid is going to be tried, just like Pasovic is saying. You know, he's going to be found guilty of murder because he sold him fentanyl, like the most deadly drug that there is. And I think the left wants that, and they're going to use that as a chance to riot, burn down the streets. Like, this is what they want. They're not people that focus on.
Wait a minute. The right wants
take any chance they can to.
If the right gets the narrative that it was about fentanyl, we win. That's great news. That's not what the left wants. The left wants a racist cop who.
Did you see the video where he's saying, "I ate too many drugs"? You know?
Oh, of course.
No, by the way,
buddy, we're not talking about the truth. The truth is irrelevant to this case.
You know, it was a little excessive, but him saying, "I ate too many drugs," it literally sounds like, you know, he said why he died himself.
Yeah, don't get caught in the weeds of truth, my friend. That ship has sailed. The judge has to ignore that he was sold fentanyl, that's murder, that he ate too many drugs, that he was on his shoulder blade. The judge has to ignore all that if he wants to avoid Minneapolis burning to the ground.
Oh boy, we live in scary times. Thanks for all you guys do.
Thanks for calling. I could have gone a little longer with that. He didn't seem to want to participate anymore. But no, I think my dad has the right solution. Just attrition, bore them to death. That's what we did. You Americans, you had to fight the British, and there wasn't that many people that died. I think it was like 15,000 in the American Revolution or something. But Canada, we just bored them to death, and they left. We let them stay on the money. They're still on the Wikipedia page, but they just left, walked out. And that's what you should do if you're in the justice system with this George Floyd shit. Just delay it. Have an appeal. Guilty, by the way. 400-year sentence. Guilty. 2 life sentences, like the Silk Road guy. He's got 2 life sentences plus 40 years, just in case he comes back from the dead and finishes another sentence. So that should be the same sentence for Chauvin. And then an appeal, and then parole. You never say innocent. It's sad that he won't be a cop anymore, but whatever. Don't take that out of context.
All right, we got Lauren.
Oh.
Oh.
Sure.
Aho.
Aho.
What the fuck?
Hello?
Is there 2
Hi.
people on the line?
Did you have multiple personalities?
Talk to him.
Hello? Am I on?
Yep. What are you on?
No shit. Oh my gosh, this is so crazy. Hi.
Hello.
I feel like you're getting somebody laid tonight. Well, who
Hello?
said it?
What do you want to do with this newfound power?
You got to speak.
This
lady.
is why.
Am I on? I'm so
You're
sorry.
on-
I'm so
yeah,
This is
sorry.
why Hillary should not be president. This is
Hi.
what would
So-
happen on her first day as
so
president. She'd be like,
sorry.
"Did I win?
I am
Oh my God!"
I'm a tattoo apprentice. I'm just starting, and you guys have gotten a few recommendations for Indiana to come visit in Carmel, I believe.
Yep.
And so, if you guys do come to Carmel, you should definitely come through like Northwest Indiana and get tattooed by me.
Ooh, cool.
Okay. I was thinking of a
Actually,
facial
Gavin, I was
swastika like George, like Charles Manson has.
Do you hear that?
What's that?
What about a little swastika? Nothing audacious, just a little like where you're putting the tear.
Yeah. Nothing crazy.
Gavin, only for you. Only for you will I tattoo a swastika.
Have you ever had someone ask for a swastika?
No, I'm brand spanking new. I've only been tattooing for actually, I'm going on my 6th week.
Okay, well, remember when
Well,
you're
I
doing
said-
no regrets, it's REGRETS. All right, thanks for calling. That was a shit show. Anyway, congratulations. Jeez.
Good job.
Nice person, great gal. Just
Yes.
we gotta get going here.
All right. We got
We've only got 20 minutes left.
Nick Brady, which sounds like a... Are we putting the whole thing up on the iTunes now? That's how we're doing it, right?
Yes.
Okay, because we didn't sign up.
Did you do that last time?
I think so.
I think so.
I'll check.
Ask Ryan.
Let's see. You're on the line.
Hello.
Hello.
So, yesterday, Gavin, you were wondering, you asked the question, why don't Jews like you?
Yes.
And
Sort of.
and you had an Orthodox guy just on now. And I think it might have something to do with their text. So Orthodox, conservative, and Reformed Jews all believe in the dual Torah. At least that's my understanding. And the dual Torah is the written word as well as the oral word, which is the Talmud. And allow me to read you some passages from the Talmud talking about you, me, and Jesus Christ.
We get these
So-
every show.
It says, Jesus in hell being boiled in excrement. That's from Gittin 57a. Jesus was sexually immoral and worshipped a
Wait, is
brick.
this the
That's
Old
from
Testament?
Sanhedrin 107b.
The Talmud.
This
Jesus
is the
was
Talmud?
cut off from the Jewish people for his wickedness and refused to repent. That's from Sota 47a. Mary who was the descendant of princes and governors, played a harlot with carpenters. That's from Sanhedrin 106a. Christians who reject the Talmud will go to hell and be punished there for all generations. That's from Rosh Hashanah 17a. Sexual intercourse between non-Jews is like intercourse between animals. That's from Sanhedrin 74b, and there's just like 3 more. If a Jew murders a non-Jew, there will be no death penalty. That's from Sanhedrin 57a. What a Jew steals from a non-Jew, he may keep. That's from Sanhedrin 57a as well. All children of the non-Jew are animals. That's our children. That's from Yabimeth 98a. And even the best of the non-Jews should all be killed. That's from Sophirim 15. So that's their scripture. That's their Bible. That's why they hate us.
Well, thanks for calling. That was a great call. Great update. Fun stuff. Let's do the next call.
History, his story. That's what I got. Realize, real eye. The library.
Yeah.
Nabisco.
That ancient text is very cruel.
You know, there's a lot of things in
Mean stuff.
in every ancient text that are a little... Hey. But, yeah. Ben is on the line.
Hello?
Hello.
Mr. Dover?
Hey, what's going on?
What's up, man?
Hey, I want to talk about January 6th, if that's not too old.
No, not at all. It's still going strong.
So I found some footage, scouring through the footage online of this one guy who was recruiting people
for the march to the Capitol long before Trump even mentioned it on his speech. I tried sending you guys this a while ago, but I don't think it went through.
Well, my thing with that is like, with what authority? Like, is this someone on Telegram saying we should fucking burn the White House down, man? Or like,
No,
or
he's
is it
there.
is it like a Fed, like that thing with the base or whatever? They were going to kidnap Governor, what's her name in Milwaukee, whatever her name is. Remember her, Gretchen Carlson? When they were going to kidnap her. That was the Feds.
Guy who was there at the rally before it happened.
Okay. So there was someone who was there at the rally, and is he a Fed?
So do you remember the footage of the guy breaching the security? He puts his hat behind, he turns his hat around, and he starts like wailing on people? That footage?
Sort of, yeah.
There's a guy who's whispering in his ear, and he's wearing like tactical gear, and he's got a Trump hat on.
Oh, that rings a bell, yeah.
That guy was standing around at like 9 a.m., 10 a.m., asking people to go to the Capitol with him. And that's obviously like, 2 or 3 hours before Trump left the stage.
Okay, so
I can send you the footage.
What's your theory with this?
I think that's very suspicious that there's a guy, corralling people to go to the Capitol long before that was even an idea in anyone's head.
Right, but we're not in a court of law, so you can have a theory. We can theorize here. Do you think the Feds were pushed by the DNC to encourage a riot on January 6th to make the right look bad?
I don't know. It's interesting because this guy, he was on the persons of interest list. So I'm wondering, and then he fell off of it. So what happened to this guy? Who is he? That's my question.
Okay, well, let's have a guess. Do you think that January 6th was premeditated?
It's very possible, yeah. Absolutely.
Well, yeah, we know it's possible. I want to hear what's in your heart of hearts.
But weren't these pipe bombs planted the night before?
Yeah, thanks for calling, by the way. We need some more substance than theories. That's the crazy thing about it is, what happened to the pipe bombs? And the other weird thing even about the pipe bombs was there was two, right? There was one at the DNC, one at the RNC. So that implies it's an anarchist who hates both parties. Who was the anarchist? What's going on? Where's the footage? At least show me someone wearing all black or something with a mask on, putting something down. It can be grainy. I'm okay with that. But nothing. No reporting either.
No. I'm sure I saw footage of that person, but it was from the back.
Putting down the pipe bombs?
No.
Planting them?
No, but it was carrying a bag.
Pipe bombs
in
are
the same area.
Fucking deal.
In the same area as the pipe bombs, the night before.
Ah. Yeah, the pipe bombs are another Vegas thing where you see all these journalists busting their ass to find someone who said the N-word 20 years ago, and you go, can any of you look into any of this stuff? The Vegas, the pipe bombs, and this child trafficking where they'll find a van with 20 kids in it, and I'll hear nothing about it ever again. And you go, whoa, where do the kids come from? Who put them there? Where were they headed?
Well, it just doesn't fit the narrative.
What's their ethnicity? Are they all Ukrainian? Is this like a Russian child prostitution ring? Is it a Mexican thing? Is it the cartels? Help me out here. But these journalists are at their all-time shittiest in history, and they'd rather spend their time finding out if someone was prejudiced. Next call.